Hi everyone, this is your reading for Tuesday the 22nd of March. I'm going to use the Archeon Tarot again today, or Archeon Tarot. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let me know what you think of the cards. Do you make of these images? First card is Justice. Okay, we've got Justice is blind here, the balance of the scales, and Justice is cause and effect. So there's a strong karmic link here, there's a strong karmic connection. And I actually feel that it's not so much about you having control and being able to put the action in. I actually think that you get a past life thing present itself in your world today. I remember I was listening to the Doreen Virtue podcast a while ago now, and she was talking about this lady who was walking over a bridge and had some sort of, panic attack because from a past life she actually was thrown off a bridge, or she had something kind of negative to do with a bridge in a past life. I don't remember the exact details, but I really get that there's something kind of from a past life that reappears, and usually you bring in the gifts from your past life. If you were very successful, if you were a performer, or if you had the role of a doctor or a mother or a father in a past life, you don't lose those abilities. You can draw on experiences and strengths from past lives. And I think something will happen today where one of these former experiences or expertise kicks in, and you kind of look on yourself and you're like, oh my goodness, where did that come from? How did I do that? So if that's the case, then really remember that it's from somewhere else, and give thanks, do a meditation, see what else you can get from that. So for instance, if you're in a situation, if you're signing a contract for a lease at the moment, and you really have no idea how to do that, but suddenly you get into the boardroom and you start negotiating and you start talking legalese very, very well, it may be that you had a past life experience as a very able business person. So do a meditation, see what else you can get from that, because if you had a whole lifetime of expertise, then it would be really useful to, what's the word? Internalize that and appropriate it so that you can use it. The next card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups is about emotions. It's about being loving, being open-hearted, being caring. Although in this deck she's kind of got a poison chalice there, so that's something to do with, tainted love almost. It's in reverse. And what that means is that you're not kind of held back by the emotional side of things. I think you're very much in touch with the element of air and earth. You're very much cerebral. You're thinking practically, and you're able to get things done. The final card is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles really brings the message home now. It's not about the feelings. It's not about being, in some sort of nebulous emotional world. Bye-bye, Queen of Cups. It's much more about being able to take practical action. And not only can you take good practical action from your own experiences in this lifetime, but you draw on something from a former life. So there will be that magic moment. You will be able to do something that you never thought you could. And it's an indicator that you've been here before, that you've done this before. And really look into it and give thanks that former experience now comes in and assists you and supports you. So in terms of the day, what is it that you can do? Anything that you feel usually is a little bit too much for you to handle, any sort of issue where you feel out of your depth, anything that you feel like you can't usually do, approach that again, and you'll notice that you can draw on some sort of unseen resource which you weren't aware of that you even had. So let's look at this number wise. We've got 1 and 2, and 11 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. And it's security, authority, and structure. And that authority and certainty comes from this former life experience. The whole former life thing, I was brought up in a kind of Christian family, and I was never told that former lives existed, but it's always felt right to me. I've always just felt, some things you don't need to be told about, you just know. And I've always just known that I've been here before. And I've done past life regressions and I've got information on it. And I really feel that most of us have been here. I think very few people, especially now at this time of the planet, are here for the very first time. I think, the people who are here for the first time are really experienced beings who are here to help us, kind of humanity, get to this point of enlightenment. But for the rest of us who've been here on planet Earth, we're really not drawing on this wealth of experience that we all have. And I think today is a nice reminder, and it's a wake-up call, that we have so much more to draw on, that we have so much more experience which we could be using to make our lives better in this day. So that's the structure and security within yourself that you can draw on. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a reading with me, a private reading, then please visit my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you'll see the types of readings that I offer. You can order your reading straight on there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.